Morning. Norwood Spalding broadcasting from the Skeleton Nation in Burbone Studio. How do kids walk around with their shoelaces untied and not trip on the shoelaces? I try walking around with my shoelaces untied. I trip. How do they do that? I don't understand one thing here. When we're children, we're cautioned, don't go near the edge, you'll fall. Tie your shoe, da-da-da-da-da. And everything my parents taught me, important like tying your shoes and staying away from the edge, I see others doing with success. They're having a great time doing it. What the hell happened? I see people pulling everything I was taught not to do and are successful at it. I see people out of prison pulling everything people are in prison. I see them doing it. Stealing, killing, you name it, it's going on out of prison. Some are in jail for doing it. Why? The ones doing it are right there in the public. Everyone knows they're doing it. And because the so-called system of proof eliminates their somehow description, they'll pull it right in front of you. You can't prove it. You know they're doing it. You know they're doing it. Conceptually, you're quite aware. They're doing it. And getting away with it. Legitimately. And others doing it are in prison. Called names. Some are doing exactly what some others are in prison doing. They're doing a ceremonied. Getting applauded. Dumbass. God. How did I move my hand out here? The lampshade breaks. Well, I call it crater dumbass. I gotta fix that. That light's in my eye. How, creator. That's dumber than I am. My maker is dumber than I am. My maker is dumber than me. Wow, creator. Wow. How do I feel any pain here? Wow, creator. Wow. What an idiot. Did I ever felt one experience of pain? One. And all the rest after that are hammers on the head of a nail. Right into its black heart. Know it. In front of everything it ever did. Want a bet? Now I gotta learn. Where do I really get mine? Long as I got this one, I don't have my larynx. When I get rid of this imitation larynx, wow! Now we hear some talking. You get ready. You beg a metamorphosis. Go ahead. I'm ready. Am I ready? I'm state evidence. What a bet. And the Lord works in the evident, not in the faith. In the evident. And those of faith are not aware of the evident. Are they? It's going to get real juicy. Gonna. Or is now. I'm warming up. To take evidence and match faith with it. But good. Touché. On God. I'm French. I hail from Lorraine. Right on the border, buddy. Right where the action is. That's where I hail from. A lot of action. You know what the military man said? He had 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. And said, yeah, when you come home, you're bored. Boring. I said, why, soldier? Nobody's doing anything. There's no duty here. There's no heart. There's no contribution. I'm bored. You know what I mean? Poor soldier. United States soldier. I'm glad I got acquainted with him. Wow. You ever get acquainted with a United States soldier? Wow. There's nothing else like that on the planet, is there? Wow. There's no monastery put something like that out. There's no college. Nothing like that on the planet. Wow. Kind of embarrassing to a squandered citizen born with a birth defect. I'll tell you. Looking for rights. I never had any. All I had was duty and didn't understand it. I never got my mind in the right mindset. It took me a while to back up and remember enough that my mind just went into that mindset. And of course, I'm not prepared for duty. I didn't get ready for it at all. And there's a soldier standing there with duty. And I look like a brat looking for a candy bar in Paris, hoping a tank driver throw me a candy bar. But the tanks roll through Paris. That's how I see myself. Thank God, though, the Nazis didn't get me. They'd have made me go to school and been a dumbass. Nobody liked what happened to the Nazis. Not even the Nazis hated it. Anybody would. You like to be a Nazi and told to behave that way? A little too much correcting going on all the time. You know what I mean? When there's too much correcting going on all the time, look what happens. Too many citizens around doing correcting. It'll lead to Libya or Egypt. Too much correcting everywhere. Start when you're kids. There's too much overcorrecting. This is what Paul reminded you of. You start overcorrecting, this is what you get from overcorrecting. Starting with your kids. You're a basket case. Because every time they correct you, they wouldn't give you the right accurate reason. Traditional BS. So you're corrected into tradition, which is incorrect. Now what? You don't have one piece of logic running through your skull for anything you're doing. You've never backed up and looked at living independently, away from all the reasons. Get away from the reasons! Take a look! Reason's evident. Use that evident reason and live. Move!